Hey people, what's going on? It's the 1st of October, Sunday. Cheers. And I do feel like talking a little more, just a few things to share. Thank you for your feedback. I appreciate the positive input. I do. Coffee is good this morning. Cheers. So I went to a house show last night. Really, yesterday was in the afternoon. David Nance, as you know, or as I've shared with you who follow me, David Nance is someone whose band I joined a few years ago. He calls it Mode Sound. We recorded his upcoming album going on 2 years ago during COVID. It's finally coming out in February on Jack White's Third Man Records. I went to he had a house show in his backyard, which is actually a very nice backyard with a stage. It's a nice place. I primarily went to meet he and his wife's first son, Murray, who was born 7 months ago. As I say, I stick pretty close to home. I'm not the sort of person who's going out visiting a whole lot. So it was really wonderful to finally meet the baby, to meet the young, well, he'll be a young man eventually. If I remember, I'll put in a picture here. It was really good to catch up with David and get news about the record. So I already knew it, but it was clarified to me that I am still in the band. I'm a member of the Mode Sound Collective. And we have a promo video coming out. The album is due to be dropped in February. They'll start running the promo video in January, which I'm in. I'm looking forward to that. And Dave talked about his plan to do some record release shows and include me, because I'm not going on the road. They go on the road a lot, but I'll play locally. So we got that straight. And as a multi-instrumentalist, I'm bassist on the album, but I can play many things. And now that they have a touring bassist, Sam, who is totally cool with me, I'll probably play something else. That was exciting. He also showed me the potential cover and some of the ones that he had to choose from. And I'm happy to say that I agreed with the one that he's probably going to go with. I love that he asked for my input, and it was a wonderful time. I didn't even stay for the music. I stayed long enough to visit people. I saw a friend that I hadn't seen in 10 years. She's grown up since I saw her. I didn't hardly recognize her at first. Had a wonderful time. It was just really wonderful to meet little Murray. I didn't need this. I had a good Zoom with the family yesterday. A big bunch of us, for a change, were all together. But as well as doing that, I stopped by Recycled Sound, since it's out in West Omaha near where Dave lives, because I saw that they'd gotten in the reissue of this. Now, I don't need this Catherine Wheel Ferment. I have an original. They didn't do anything different on this. It's just a repress. But this album is so fantastic, and it's one of my absolute top favorite albums. When I went into, Recycled Sounds, Stuart, the owner, was talking to someone I'd never met. I barely get in the store, and the person says, "You're that YouTube guy." I said, "Well, yes, but actually my name is Dereck." And apparently he watches me and was sharing with me that Vinyl Richie, who I understand bought the RAF, showed it in a recent video. But as I say, folks, I hardly watch videos. I'll try to check that out. Thank you, Vinyl Richie, for buying the record. But I understand from what you say you like it. It's definitely a good one. But I had to, I said to myself, My original of this, which I bought when it first came out, yeah, I'll buy another copy happily. So there's some records sitting out, and yeah, the Beatles were very special people. I've got the majority of their main albums, but I'm not a Beatles collector because that's insane. Beatles collecting Prince and Bowie is insane. All of those I tried to have all their main albums. I still don't own a vinyl copy of Purple Rain. I've had the CD since it came out, or since it was. Anyway, Beatles are special. Some other records sitting out, and this is one of the recent ones I played besides Slow Dive. I've been playing that a lot. Opeth, Still Life. When albums are discussed by Opeth, Blackwater Park and that one's and I forget the other one, Morning Rise, possibly. People consider those their favorites. I love Blackwater Park, but I think this is my favorite Opeth album. I love that cover, the color. These songs, he's transitioning away from the growling, or rather there's more real singing on this. Is not colored vinyl. Don't need it. But the riffs and the songs on here are, I think, exceptional, and some of Opeth's very best. It's probably been taken down, but I think years ago it was either this album or maybe it was Blackwater Park, where I posted a video of myself playing along with it because I was enjoying it so much. Sitting out here for play are a couple records I didn't get to yesterday after I decided to go to the house show. I'm really glad I did. I had such a wonderful time. But Robert Wyatt, Different Every Time, The Nine Dictatorships. These are some songs where he collaborated with other artists. So many of these things are available on other records originally. Like his Shipbuilding is on here, the Elvis Costello song, but there's also him working with Happy End, Monica Vasconcelos, Steve Naive, Bjork, John Cage. This stays out until it gets played, really, is kind of how I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure what I'm up to today. I started warming up my keyboards again. It's been a while. I'm feeling the itch to try some new things. This is out for play too. I think Finnish Ben, one of the people who watch me, who I forget your name, but I always notice you because you're one of those people who gives me information. It's like, oh, this is actually. So it was an Englishman, not an American, that was in the band for a while. This is out for play, though. Tasavallan Presidentti. That's some good shit. And I played this yesterday after showing the Nektar. And I misspoke. I thought that Down to Earth was my least favorite. This is it. This is a real obvious ploy for commercial appeal. Magic as a Child. There's even a disco song on here. I don't have a problem with disco. Excuse me. But it really sucks when you hear an artist pandering to the demands of the record companies. We need a hit. We need you guys to be relevant to the market, and they do something to please the money grubbers, and it's almost always terrible. And there's some terrible songs on that album. They're a good band though. Good band. Got on Jostaberry. Jostaberry is a musician I found out about through Fred Church and the vinyl community. That reminds me that I don't know if it's related to Fred Church, but last year the University of California, I'd have to look up which one exactly, had me as a guest lecturer once on entrepreneurship and music. They've asked me to speak again this semester. So that's happening. I appreciate stuff. I love stuff like that. So I'll keep this one short. Bandcamp Friday is this Friday. If you follow me on Facebook, you see where yesterday's feature picture was where I had made a picture of the 5 recordings that I've released this year. That's pretty good. 5 physical releases, 1 on vinyl and 4 CDs that I'm on this year. That feels good. You know, with the Muse, I've got. Oh no, it's out. They're out in the other room. Anyway, Bandcamp Friday is coming up. I'm still getting orders every day, and I appreciate that. Don't stop, because I do. Digital orders are the ones that count on Bandcamp Friday regarding if you digital order it now, I might get money, I may not. Physical orders, I always get some. So you don't have to wait to. And Trish, if you see this, I need your address. I'm going to go ahead and give you that Egypt CD, the woman that went to Jamaica. You've been very kind to me over the years, Trish. I've shared music with you before, but I'll give you that copy, my last copy. I just need your address, so email that to me, all right? People, take care and show love. Talk to you later.